everybody? It's JT Sports, and I'm here with my Super Bowl 54 preview and prediction between the Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers. Now, this is it. We've all been waiting for this game all season, and before I get into it, the first thing I want to say is that the thing that I've been seeing the most out of the media is a lot of people keep on talking about the Kansas City Chiefs have more pressure to win this game than the San Francisco 49ers. And I think that's false. I think the 49ers have just as much pressure on them as Kansas City Chiefs. A lot of people, when it comes to games like this, always try to bring in extra things that don't really matter. If the Chiefs win this game, it's not going to be because they wanted to win this game more than the 49ers. And the 49ers win this game, it's not going to be because they wanted it more than Kansas City Chiefs. It makes absolutely no sense when people say that. They're in the freaking Super Bowl. The pressure is just as high on the 49ers as it is on the Kansas City Chiefs. And both of these teams want to win the Super Bowl more than anything. So whoever wins this game, I promise you, is not going to be because of the media saying that the other team wanted it more. I think that's stupid and it's absolutely retarded because it makes no sense. You're in the freaking Super Bowl. Everybody wants to win the Super Bowl just as much as the guys on the opposing team do. So whoever wins this game, it's not going to be because they wanted it more than the other team. Now, the last time I checked, the Kansas City Chiefs were favored to win this game by 1.5. Now, the 49ers are coming into this game underdog. So the first thing I want to start off with, how the 49ers can win this game. So the 49ers all year have been really good running the football and have had outstanding defense, specifically their pass rush. And for a lot of people who want to say that if Jimmy Garoppolo and this 49ers offense has to get into a shootout with the Kansas City Chiefs offense, they have no chance. That's absolutely false. You see, a lot of people are coming into the narrative over the last couple of weeks that Jimmy Garoppolo is an average, below average quarterback. That is false. Jimmy Garoppolo, I don't know if you guys watch, but Jimmy Garoppolo outdueled Sean Payton and Drew Brees. Right? So, if Jimmy Garoppolo and the 49ers offense can keep up with the New Orleans Saints offense, which was the best offense in football over the last 2 months, I'm pretty sure they can keep up with the Kansas City Chiefs offense just as well. And a lot of people got to understand something. This 49ers pass rush is one of the best pass rusher groups in all the NFL. Especially when D4 is on the field. When D4 is on the field, the Kansas City Chiefs sack the opposing quarterback 15% of the time on their opposing dropbacks. Versus when D Ford is not on the field, they sack the quarterback 5% of the opposing team's quarterback's dropbacks, right? So you got Nick Bosa, you got D Ford, you got DeForest Buckner. I mean, this 49ers pass rushing group is absolutely sensational. Then you look at the secondary, you got Rich Sherman in the back, right? And pretty much one of the better secondaries in the NFL. So, the thing that makes this matchup so interesting when it comes to the 49ers defense versus the Chiefs offense is the Chiefs like to throw the ball downfield. They like to be very aggressive. They like to push the ball downfield to the playmakers, saying Travis Kelce, Tyreek Hill, and Sammy Watkins, right? Well, when you're facing a defense like the 49ers, I don't think Patrick Mahomes is going to be able to sit back there all game and just dot up the 49ers secondary, because I don't think Patrick Mahomes is going to have a lot of time to sit back there and let those deep pass routes down the field develop, given how good the 49ers are at getting pressure on opposing team's quarterback. Now, although Kansas City's offensive line is good, it's not as good as it has been the last couple of years. They do have some weak spots, which makes this game really interesting. Now, I know they didn't give up a lot of pressure versus the Houston Texans and the Tennessee Titans, but the Kansas City Chiefs are facing the best pass rush they have faced all this year against the 49ers. This is a 49ers group that is really stout at getting after the quarterback, which makes this matchup really intriguing to me because Kansas City likes to throw the ball downfield. And when you're playing the 49ers, one thing that the 49ers are really, really good at are limiting big plays. Somebody tried to tell me that the 49ers have only given up 2 plays the whole entire season of 30 or more yards. Now, I doubt that's true, but I know they're really, really good at limiting big plays. So, if you're the Kansas City Chiefs, what do you have to do, right? Which pretty much would be doing what you did versus the Tennessee Titans, which is when the Tennessee Titans tried to blitz, what did Kansas City do? They didn't try to force the ball downfield. They took the short intermediate routes, the short dump ball passes, and they killed Tennessee underneath. So, for the 49ers on the offensive side of the ball, how's this 49ers offensive line going to hold up against a very good Kansas City Chiefs defensive line? Now, this 49ers offensive line is really good as well. And the Kansas City Chiefs defensive line, which I don't think a lot of people are talking about, is really, really good. The Kansas City Chiefs probably have the most underrated defensive line in all of the NFL because a lot of people aren't really talking about how good the defensive line is, especially when Chris Jones is in the lineup and he's starting. He's very disruptive. So, we're seeing a battle of two good teams in the trenches. Now, both these offenses are really different. The 49ers like to run the football, and the Kansas City Chiefs pretty much have a pass-heavy attack. Now, the 49ers, a lot of people are coming into the misconception that the 49ers can't throw the football because Jimmy Garoppolo is limited. Jimmy Garoppolo is not limited. Jimmy Garoppolo is an above-average quarterback who can throw the football at the best of them. He's top 5 in almost every statistical category that matters. Passing touchdowns, completion percentage, right? So Jimmy Garoppolo, if you're coming into the mindset that if this game goes into shootout territory, that Jimmy Garoppolo is going to be able to hang with Patrick Mahomes, you need to go back and rewatch some of these 49ers games because Jimmy Garoppolo has outdueled Drew Brees. He's outdueled a lot of these good quarterbacks, a lot of these top offenses. So he's able to hang with Drew Brees and New Orleans Saints. I think he's going to be able to hang with Patrick Mahomes and his Kansas City Chiefs offense. And don't give me that bull crap about New Orleans offense isn't as good as the Chiefs, this and that. Listen, New Orleans Saints have one of the best offenses in the NFL. Jimmy Garoppolo can hang with the New Orleans Saints and Drew Brees and Sean Payne. Then he can hang with Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid. Now, for Kansas City, for them to win this game is, if you're Kansas City, I think you have to have balance. I don't think you need to come to this game and just go absolutely pass happy. I think if you're Kansas City, you need to have a lot more success running the football than you have been over the last couple of weeks. And here's the reason why. The strength of this 49ers defense is their ability to stop the pass. And they're also very good at getting after the quarterback. And Patrick Mahomes' Kansas City Chiefs offense is built to take shots deep. Well, against the 49ers, you're not going to have a lot of time to sit back there and let those deep pass routes down the field develop. In the last couple of weeks in the playoffs, we've seen Patrick Mahomes against the Titans and the Houston Texans have all day to throw because those two teams were not able to get a consistent pass rush on Patrick Mahomes. Against the 49ers, I don't think that's going to be the case. The 49ers have been able to get pressure all year, and I think they're going to be able to get pressure on Patrick Mahomes, not allowing Patrick Mahomes to sit back there all game and throw the ball deep. Now, I do think the Kansas City Chiefs, if they're able to run the ball and be balanced, I think that puts the 49ers at kind of a disadvantage because they just can't sit back there and play the pass. Given if Kansas City is not able to be balanced and they're just going pass happy the whole entire game, I think it favors the 49ers because this defense is built to stop the pass. Now, another intriguing matchup is the matchup of the coaching staff. So you got Andy Reid versus Shanahan. Now, if you ask me, JT, who do you think is the better coaching staff? I'm going to say the San Francisco 49ers because against the Tennessee Titans last week, the Kansas City Chiefs had a lot of penalties. Now, the reason why those penalties didn't come back to bite them in the butt was because they were playing the Tennessee Titans, and they just ended up being a much better team than the Tennessee Titans. But playing against a team like the 49ers that's really well coached and really disciplined, those penalties, those offsides calls, they're going to come back to bite you in the butt. Because the 49ers coaching staff, it's the small things. They're really disciplined, they don't turn the football over that much, and they don't commit a lot of penalties. So if you're the Kansas City Chiefs and you're Andy Reid, you got to be disciplined. Can't have a lot of all-sides penalties because penalties are going to be a big thing in deciding who ends up winning or not winning this game because that all comes down to the coaching staff. And what a lot of people don't realize is that most of the teams that win the Super Bowl, it's more than just talent. It's more than who has a better quarterback. It also comes down to the coaching staff. When a coach gets put in the critical moments and they have to make a critical play call, which coach is going to step up? And I trust the 49ers coaching staff more than I trust Kansas City Chiefs coaching staff. Because Kansas City is a little bit more undisciplined than what the 49ers are. This 49ers coaching staff, every time you watch an interview from a coach on the staff of the 49ers, they always preach about the little things, the fundamentals, not turning the football over, not having a lot of penalties. So the team that I'm going with to win this game, I'm taking the San Francisco 49ers. Defense wins championships. And out of the last, 18 out of 20 of the last couple of Super Bowls, the team that is better defensively won the Super Bowl a good percentage of the time. I think out of the last 20 Super Bowls, the team with the better defense has won 14 out of the last 20 times. And I don't think it's going to be any difference here. I think with the 49ers being a better team defensively, they're going to be able to stop the Kansas City Chiefs offense somewhat. And they're going to be able to run the football, and they're going to be able to win the football game. Because defense wins championships. Last year, we kind of had a similar story. The same similar story we're seeing now. We saw a high-powered offense led by Sean McVay versus the New England Patriots, who were one of the best defenses in all of football. And we saw how that happened. So I think we could kind of see a similar story in this game versus the Chiefs and the 49ers in Super Bowl 54. So I'm rocking with the 49ers to win this game. I like their defense. Also, Jimmy Garoppolo is going to come out. He's going to show everybody that he's more than just an average quarterback. He's going to be able to make a couple of plays. And ultimately, I think the 49ers are going to end up winning this game. My final score for this game, I have the 49ers win this game 27-24 is my final score prediction for this game. So let me know who you guys have winning Super Bowl 54 down in the comment section down below. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel for more NFL videos and content. And thanks for watching.